Hi nerds of everywhere, it's me, ShrugPod, and today I'm going to be delivering you a review for chapters 1 through 3 of Jagaaaan! Yay. So what is this series? Well, back a few weeks ago, Gear Third Manga Review said, hey, you heard of it? I was like, no. So I read all 3 chapters, and it's really weird. Our main character is a young man named Shinro Jagaaaan. He's a cop who nobody really takes seriously, and he lives kind of in a sense of false reality. He just puts on a fake smile to go wherever he goes. And everyone just thinks that he's just kind of a dummy, basically. So he's really weird. He always has a creepy smile on his face. And he tries to take his job seriously, but nobody else takes his job seriously. Like, nobody else does, except him. For some reason, he has, like, this mascot that, like, wants to kill people. And he goes, shoot him up, a lot. He says that a lot. He really does. It's kind of weird. So basically, this is kind of like Parasyte. So one day, Jagaaaan is with one of his partners where he's on a subway train. They're trying to find a homeless man and take him away from the subway station. Well, then out of nowhere, this guy turns into a monster because of these frogs that fell from the sky, and they planted themselves inside of this man. So the man who turns all into, like, this monster is killing everybody, and then he almost kills our main character in the first chapter, but all of a sudden, his hand turns into a freaking gun, and he goes, bow, and kills the guy. Jagasaaki's sitting there just like, whoa, what the frick? What just happened? Well, his hand turned into, like, this big thing, like, it's a gun. Like, this is legit, like, a gun. There's, like, it's all red and stuff. It's, like, in the shape of a pistol, and it's really weird. So then what happens is that he, goes and he finds this owl named Doku, and the owl tells him, it's up to you to kill all of these things with your handgun. That was a pun, actually. Didn't realize that. And so, you know what he does? He shoots the owl. Just straight up kills him. In the second chapter. Well done. So afterwards, he goes home to his girlfriend, which, by the way, this is a very graphic series. Like, oh, do not let any child read this. It's graphic. It's graphic. But basically, he goes to his girlfriend, and after he kind of figures out about the frogs, they take over people that have self-doubts and that are kind of like transforming into different humans. And so it's up to him to kill them. Well, he goes home to his girlfriend, and one of the frogs jumps inside of his girlfriend's neck. And so she's all like, when are we gonna get married? When are we gonna live together? All the stuff that you never want to hear out of your girlfriend. And so, basically, he shoots her. And she's dead. 2 chapters, everybody. 2 chapters. So finally, in the 3rd chapter, he freaking remembers what his girlfriend said. He puts on a fake smile. Goes everywhere. He's not just a real person. So then he's all like, he finds the owl comes back. The owl came back. I swear to God. Like, I'm already confused about this series. And then what happens is that he asks the owl to bring his girlfriend back. And he, like, grabs the owl with one hand because no, the owl, like, has been eating the frogs. Because that makes sense, obviously. And so, he's all like, bring her back. Well, then what happens is that the owl says, well, you're going to transform into one of those things if you're not careful. And he gives him this little ball that he crushes into powder. And then he says, got to put it in your nose. Got to put it in your mucus thing. Okay? sticks this crap up his nose. And so he likes trying to kind of transforming, you know, kind of is one of those monsters. But, so it's basically a lot like Parasyte, except it's a lot worse in the first 3 chapters, because everything dies. And so, then what happens is that, he said, it's up to you. You have to do this, or you're going to become one of them. And so then, it just cliffhangs at the end of chapter 3. What the frick? Like, these 3 chapters, like, mess with my head to a point that I don't even know what just happened. Like, holy crap. Like, and it's gonna be good. Like, these 3 chapters were so good. And if it messes with my head like this to a point that where what? Just, I don't know. And I'm, like, really, like, confused. I have no idea, like, what happened. But just... Jagaaaan is really weird. And I really think that it is going to have great potential. But it takes a certain taste. It really does. I just don't know what to I'm at a loss for words, honestly. Will I be reviewing this series weekly? Heck yeah, I will. This thing is freaking awesome. Will I remember to? Hopefully. I hope I do. But, I hope you guys like this. More weekly chapter reviews gonna happen. I hope that you get over this tragedy that just happened. Okay. Goodbye.